The student visa has been in recent years one of the most accessible ways to start your new life in Spain. Affordable requirements, the possibility of applying from within Spain, as a tourist, the ability to switch to a work permit after completing your studies, but this is about to change. Starting May 20th, the student visa in Spain will undergo major changes. Everything in this video. Hello everyone, my name is Nuria and I'm one of the immigration lawyers at Balcells Group. And in today's video, we are analyzing all the updates coming to the student visa through the major reform of the immigration regulation. As you may already know, a big Spanish immigration law update has finally been approved. We already have the official text, and in just a few days, on May 20th, all these changes will come into force. Let's now go over the 6 key changes you need to know about. Let's begin. Application from Spain as a tourist. This is perhaps the most important change. Until now, it was possible to obtain your student visa directly from within Spain, while on a tourist visa, without having to return to your country of origin. While this will still be possible from May 2025, it will not apply in all cases. Only if you are beginning higher education or healthcare training will you be able to apply either from the Spanish consulate in your home country or directly from within Spain as a tourist. In all other cases, such as language courses, the application must be started from your country and cannot be submitted from Spain. Possibility of hybrid studies. It's important to understand that the student visa is granted because the foreigner needs to come to Spain to pursue their studies. That's why, until now, online programs were not allowed. There was no reason to travel to Spain to study online, so the visa didn't make sense. But will still be the case? Will online studies be permitted from now on? The answer is yes, but with limits. Higher education programs may be conducted in either in-person or hybrid formats, in-person plus online, as long as at least 50% of the program is completed in person. Before we continue with the next points, let me ask you something. The vast majority of people who watch our videos haven't subscribed. So if you are one of them and you find this video helpful or any of our other content, please consider subscribing. It really helps us continue creating and publishing new content like this one. Now let's go back to the video. No more renewals. Until now, after completing the first academic year, foreign students had to renew their student visa for each following year, continuing until the end of their studies. This will change if you are enrolled in higher education. In such cases, it will no longer necessary to renew your authorization yearly, as your initial student visa will cover the entire duration of your studies. This means it will be valid for the whole academic program. Does that mean you won't need to complete any formalities with the immigration office? Not exactly. You will still need to prove your course enrollment each year, but this is not considered a full renewal. It eliminates much of the bureaucratic burden and saves you from a tedious process. If you are not pursuing higher education, your student visa will be valid for a maximum of 1 year. Students' family members. So what happens with the students' family members? Can they come to Spain? Yes, but only the family members of foreigners enrolled in higher education or healthcare training. These relatives may apply for a residence permit in Spain, and they can also do so from within Spanish territory. However, they will not be granted a work permit, and demonstrating the possession of sufficient funds to sustain their living in Spain will also be required. Additionally, and this is an important simplification, if you have a child born in Spain while you hold a student visa, that child will automatically be granted a residence permit as a family member of a student. Possibility to work with your student visa. Let's now answer a very important question that many foreigners ask. Can I work with my student visa? As always, it depends. If you are pursuing higher education, your student visa will automatically include authorization to work up to 30 hours per week, as long as those hours are compatible with your class schedule. This will be granted without needing to complete any extra step. Important: while you will be able to work as an employee or as a freelancer, you may only do so within the autonomous community where you study, or in neighboring regions. Application period. Until now, if you were applying for a student visa from within Spain, you had to do so while you still had at least 1 month of legal status remaining. This will now change. You will need 2 months. That means if your tourist visa is valid for 90 days, you must submit your student visa application within the first 30 days and no later. And besides, the student visa application must be submitted at least 2 months before the start of the course. And that's it for today's video. There's no doubt that many major changes are coming soon to the student visa process. If you are unsure whether this visa will still benefit you, or if there may be another residence permit that fits your personal situation better after this reform, we are here to help. Get in touch with us at info@balcelsgroup.com, book a consultation with our team of immigration lawyers, and get started today. Subscribe if you haven't already. See you on the next video.